I started doing this, and as soon as I did, it went blurry, so that's interesting. Done. Now we move back. So Tori, this you have a male, seems like a father figure, had a hard time breathing, passed medically, probably didn't have a lot of warning on when it was gonna pass. You probably didn't get a chance to say goodbye. We know he's passing of something medically. We just essentially don't know when. Here's the male. This lady is really sweet, and she seems soft-spoken, but like when it's just you and her, she'll say everything that's been on her mind, but she's very watchful. She shows me a wing, so she puts an arm around you, kind of like a mother figure or someone who's guided you, shorter hair. Cold hands, which tells me she also passed medical and indicates she's older. Bye, country girl. Love you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. All right, and those are 2 people. And then you have another male, unless it's the same one that served. Bam, bam, bam. 3 things that got him. It's like someone just came in and pushed it all over. Just tip, push, poof. Tip, push, poof. I don't know if it's this guy or if it's another male. Let me know. When it was time to go, it's time to go. When it came over me, right here, when it came over me, time to go, time to go. You're not seeing everything I'm showing you? So here is this Tiki Talk. It's very specific. Whew. Let me know who I've got. Also, you are intuitive. Your dreams don't... Here's a message from your loved ones. Your dreams don't always have to mean something, but it's the feeling or vibes that matter too. If I tell you your dreams don't mean something every time, maybe it didn't mean anything, but why were you so easily tipped into sadness? Oh, she says it does make sense, and these are actually her grandparents. Did this male serve? I didn't even see his little triangle he made, but it looks like it's connected. How did the grandfather serve? Grandfather almost like... In my head, he gets like shot multiple times. I think that's what it feels like. He's like, and then this, and your heart's done, and you got 4 weeks left to live. And it's like, what? You know, it's just very all of a sudden vibes. And then this female... All right, and you're like, yep, these are my grandparents. So you're really intuitive. What you need to do is like my dreams, if I start dreaming too much and about chaotic nothingness, then my brain is full. If it's destroying you, then write it out. If it's destroying you mentally, if it's destroying you emotionally, if you feel destroyed, let it out. It's a good way for you to connect with your inner you and your inner guidance. I think you have an old soul. I think you were born into a family you couldn't necessarily trust or rely on for a lot of things. I think inner navigation, like me, is what you need to be focused on. I will trust my intuition above any human I ever come across easily. Whew. Tori. He was already a Marine. Okay, so he was a Marine, so that makes sense. He talked multiple times that he served and made that very freaking clear to us. Okay, how did he end up passing, I guess is my next question. Now that I got all into your life nonsense, but I think that was really valuable advice. Like, you don't listen to yourself. No wonder you don't have a lot of direction. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so he was a police officer, or he passed by the hands of a police officer? Would love to know. Was he really a police officer? I'm curious to know the answer to that. Happy Friday to you too, Adrian. Hi, Harlow, who is Jeanette Werp. Your last name's even better. He was a police officer. I love this. So emphasizing. He's very proud of the fact that he serves. He comes full circle. So he's really protective over her. I don't know if the grandfather passed before the grandma, but like talk about the grandfather, talk about the grandma, and then he consumes it again. So everywhere his bubble is, the grandma's inside of it. I don't know if he ends up passing first or he just wants you to know that they're together, but they're very joined. You also have another male on the other side, suddenly, unexpectedly, dare I say tragically, takes partial responsibility. I'm just going to write male over here. Takes partial responsibility. Seems like tragic, dark, suicide, suddenly, unexpectedly, overdose, something like this. They come through right at the end. So this is just somebody trying to come through with your energy to tell you that he's okay on the other side, to take responsibility and just to continue transitioning and passing over. Almost seems like he's in his 20s. Oh, and the grandfather did pass first. Okay, makes sense on why he's, all cradling and consuming of that grandmother's energy as well. And then there's this other male on the other side too. Bam. So we just got through those spirits for you. A little bit about your life and one heck of an overwhelming reading for sure. Absolutely. Love you, my darling. Ronnie, and it was a car accident. So this guy's name is Ronnie. He passed from a car accident. We love you, Ronnie. We see you there. We acknowledge you, and you are officially transitioned to the other side.